Simon people, shit hate uneven bounce. Hope you guys are well. So, onto a video on Ben Stokes, Rajasthan Royals, and David Miller in particular with regards to his replacement. So, Ben Stokes, we all know now, has been ruled out of the IPL. So he played the one game, obviously, the first round of matches. Pretty much a TFC game, wasn't it? You know, thanks for coming. It was a third ball duck and one over. I didn't pick up a wicket. I think went for 12, didn't he, that over? So, gets Punjab Kings. I'm sure he plays way into the tournament as the games went on, but yeah, not obviously a great game to start off with, and obviously now he's not going to play anymore. He's for some reason he's staying on for the remaining games, which obviously up until the maximum May 30th. I'm likely that Rajasthan will make the playoffs, but let's say he's there for another month. I just wonder the benefits of that, really. I'd rather see him back home, to be completely honest. I think it's the best in disguise with Ben Stokes. I'm glad that actually he's not playing and taking part in his IPL. A lot of question marks all this, wasn't there, about going into the IPL, especially from Sky Sports, as you say, and Mike Atherton in particular. Can I have some comments on the fact that maybe the key English players for this year, such a hectic schedule, if those guys can kind of maybe miss this year's IPL. Obviously, Jaffa Archer, Ben Stokes, Sam Curran, Josh Butler, these kind of guys, if they were kind of, they would consider skipping this one just because the magnitude of 2021 to English cricket. Obviously, we've got the New Zealand series. Get to that in a little second, but you've got the India series. Obviously, it's a marquee blockbuster series at home, 5 Test matches. Got the white ball stuff against Pakistan and Sri Lanka. It's obviously takes obviously more of an importance with the World Cup. That's obviously a few months later in India, T20 World Cup. And then obviously got the Ashes down under, which I think England will be very much want to compete with Australia. I still think Australia are very much going as favourites. I expect Australia to win, but I think England and Joe Root in particular will want to be competitive in that series. Unlike obviously the last few trips that we've had down there. So, especially Joe Root's last time he captained the side there, he was obviously, we got battered, didn't we? So, wasn't Alice Cook being another 5-0. So, I think Ben Stokes, I'm not really bothered he's not playing this IPL. Number one, because I think I still believe his T20 game isn't completely etched out in stone. I think England and Rajasthan don't really know exactly what to do with him, and that's frustration because you've got this incredible mercurial talent on your hands, but it's difficult to kind of get the best out of Ben Stokes, which is disappointing, really. I still think, for me, 3-4. I think the anchor role's a good role for Ben Stokes, my opinion. Kind of like David Miller in a way, how he kind of works his way into innings and hits towards the end. Now, I know his power play scoring isn't that, his death over scoring isn't that great, but something he can work on. We know he can clear the boundary. So that's why I think it's best for him. But anyway, more about, obviously, what's going to happen now with him in England. So I'm glad that he's getting enforced rest. Obviously, he missed some games, didn't he? Obviously, the Sri Lanka series, etc. So I am glad that he's got this rest again now, because obviously with the heavy, kind of 6 months coming up, I imagine now hopefully he's fit. He'll play the New Zealand Test matches, kind of get his body back into playing, long format cricket, ready for the India series. Will want him fit and firing for that series. The Test team in particular really need him. That's what I was going to talk about, because yes, obviously the World Cup coming around the corner, but a 20-over World Cup, I'm not sure how important he is that side as of yet. As you can say, refine that role for him. And then obviously you've got the Test matches. You've got obviously 9 Test matches this year, 11 Test matches with New Zealand. But let's say he doesn't play New Zealand. The India Test series and the Australia Test series the side needs to play every match. They need to play every single match, all 9. They'd have a chance of winning. I expect them just to edge India at home. I think it'd be very competitive, a lot more competitive than England were in India. But the Australia series away, they're going to need Ben Stokes, to be absolutely at the top of his game. Really are, especially with bat, in my opinion, because I still see a lot of frailties in that middle order. So yeah, I think we'll see how it goes. But I'm glad that Ben Stokes said before is not playing. I think it's enforced rest will do him some good. I would prefer to see him back home. Not sure why he's sticking around in India for another month. He's been there since January already. I think it'd be good for him to get back home and just kind of obviously get back into kind of home comforts and be around. Obviously, what we're seeing now is a bit more of a normality. Obviously, since yesterday's lockdown restrictions been lifted, Mondays now, today's Wednesday morning. I think everyone's enjoying the time a bit more now in the UK. With regards to Rajasthan, I do feel, I mean, I was going to do a video on this actually already. I talked about it on IPL Kati show, episode 1, with the boys. I was talking about this and saying that, will Rajasthan have the cojones if a Morris or a Miller, a Morris or a Stokes underperform, will they have the nuts to go and replace him with David Miller, who is bang in form? This dude is bang in form, was superb in Pakistan, excellent at home, superb for my team of Dolphins in the CSA T20 Challenge. The guy's in form. I want to see David Miller play. I really do. Obviously, Liam Livingstone's a more natural kind of the more natural replacement for Stokes, top of the order bat to pick up a ball a little bit as well. Obviously, it's obviously spin bowler, slow bowler, but I still feel that David Miller can fit him in. I actually would consider with Rajasthan to go in with the all-Indian pace attack if Joff Archer's still unfit. There's rumours he's going to come back. But let's say if he's not, drop the fizz, bring in Miller, then bring Livingstone for Stokes. I think Rajasthan are going to win this tournament. Well, it's not even win this tournament. They're not going to win the tournament, but they're going to be competitive and get somewhere towards the last stage of the group stage. We're still being within the shout of getting a playoff place. I feel like they have to do it with the batting. I think we'd like to have, obviously Ryan Parag, Samson off the back of the incredible 100 that first match. Then you've got Manavora, the all-timers there as well. Josh Butler's there. If they have a Livingston there and David Miller, there's enough power there with Chris Morris coming down the order. Enough power there to score big in most games. And I feel like that's actually the way they should go. And hopefully they can bank on Shreyas Gopal, Tawatia, so maybe even Unnakat. I dare say it, but maybe Unnakat to come in. These guys... was it Sataria as well, the spinner? Just trying to remember now. I think they can go in, with maybe a seam attack. I think that maybe all Indian seam attack, they might have a chance of potentially winning some games. We'll see. But for me, David Miller's got to be in that side. Got to be in that side. So yeah, I said before, I'm glad Stokes out. I said I think it'll do England a lot of good going into the rest of the year for England, which is a very important one. We need him fit and firing for test matches. I'm not so bothered at him not playing this IPL because I don't think he's going to be that. I don't think he's going to be that instrumental to England's campaign at the end of the year anyway in the World Cup. But we need him, fit and firing for the 2 marquee test series. He might play New Zealand as well in June, but I'd say to get some kind of runs and some kind of mileage in his legs ready for that India series. But I think it's a blessing in disguise that someone like him is not going to be around for the next few weeks playing for Rajasthan. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts below. Obviously not done a video for some time. Just been so manic with work. Just haven't been able to get a chance and do anything. But I've had a new haircut. I felt like, he's maybe showing off a little bit. So yeah, anyway, yeah. So we just thought to get back on the front camera. So yeah. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts below. If you're new to the channel, please do like, comment, subscribe, as I always say. I'd love a comment. I always say, do please leave me a comment. Anything you want, say what you want. I don't really care. Just leave me a comment. That'd be great and I'll get back to you. And yeah, take care, have a good day. Hopefully, I'll see you again soon. All right, cheers.